2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the one. And for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Here we go. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now here's Brown. It's Brogdon on the wing, defended by Young. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Murray outside. Tatum against Hunter. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And both free throws good for Hunter. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Brogdon looking it over. It's Brown on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Inside. Collins against Horford. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Tatum against Hunter. Tatum passes to Brown. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back to back.
Austin making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Celtics. Marcus Smart.
Young against Brogdon. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
So this is where the powerful frame, the explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Pass to Hunter. Murray kicks to Collins. Unloads from 9. It is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's Smart. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Outside Collins. First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the inside. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the Hawks score.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Brogdon outside. The pass to Horford. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Horford. Three-pointer. The shot. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young outside. Smart against Murray. And the baseline jumper, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Passes to Brown. Outside, Smart. Brogdon against Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Malcolm Brogdon at the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Mike Muscala comes in for Williams. And Grant Williams is subbed in for Al Horford.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Young. Williams against Bay. That one doesn't drop. Boston leading by 3. Small movement by Boston.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Brown. Defended by Griffin. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
That evens the score. Young's got 5.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Brown the pass to Brogdon. Brown outside. He kicks to Muscala. Over Okongwu. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young nails it from the high post. He has 7.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
It's Brown on the wing. From the arc, it's the three-point bomb. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Bay. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Grant Williams at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 seconds. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Muscala. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Griffin looking it over. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Griffin. Brown inside. Shoots over Griffin. And he can't bank that one in. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
13. And your Celtics USA team.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The Hawks trail by 3. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Griffin. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's White. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Here's Griffin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Tatum kicks to Williams. Tatum trying to break free. Williams can't hit. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's White. Right side Griffin to the middle. Here's Williams. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Bogdanovich against White. Bogdanovich looking around. Kicks it out to Collins. Hits the jumper in space.
John Collins.
Collins has got 6 points.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making some changes. Horford comes in for Blake Griffin. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. And a change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford. To the paint. Here's Tatum. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good, Brogdon. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Hawks call timeout. For the t-shirt, make some noise.
Here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Collins. 5 to shoot. For 3, Murray sinks the triple. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in for Bogdanovich. Tatum against Hunter. Tatum kicks to Horford. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage trade.
Murray, the pass to Collins. Now here's Murray. 13 feet away. Hit the putback. And Collins is right there. Collins has got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And it's in there. Williams has got a second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
To the left side wing. Brogdon against Young. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Griffin subbed in for Murray. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Bounce pass, Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Line for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. This is it to Tatum. That drops. It comes off an assist from Williams. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Griffin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 3.
They are trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Collins. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Kick out to Brown. Off target from three-point range. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Looking at Boston, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
With you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
DeJounte Murray.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella at the 5 roaming the paint. It's to Collins. To the left wing. And Murray, here we go. Shoots over Brown. Again, the Hawks score.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here is Horford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hunter against Tatum. Brogdon outside. There's the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Entertainment, let them hear it.
Hunter against Tatum. Back to Collins. Over Horford. Shot by Collins, no good. Boston leading by 3. Inside. That's good from Williams on the assist by Tatum. And it's 9 points for Rob Williams.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Horford against Collins. Here's Murray. Pops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Tatum against Hunter. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Muscala is checked in for Robert Williams. Smart comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. And then for Atlanta, Bays checked in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeAndre Hunter. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Young finds Capella. Now Young. White covering. Releases. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Young.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Bay against Horford. Out to White from outside the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this game.
The pass to Bay. To the wing on the left. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Passes it to Smart. Down kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford against Bay. There's Muscala. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Here's Bay. The offensive rebound. Capella.
Aggressive move by Capella. With his length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
First team foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta, Clint Capella. 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Celtics. Grant Williams comes in for Al Horford. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And it's tied up with that one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
2 minutes.
Teardrop shot. And Capella sends it back. Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Young passes to Okongwu. There's 1:40 left in the third. There's the dish to Capella. Pass to Young. From deep three-point range, Boston grabs the miss. To the inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by White. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots. Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Pass to Okongwu. The pass to Bay. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in for Young. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Brogdon against Murray. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta.
For the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon at the line, shooting 1.
The Hawks trailed by 3. Murray surveying the D. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, he sends that one back.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Boston on top, up by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter. Time to get extra loud.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a three-point game. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. It's Tatum in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Down low. Murray kicks to Griffin. Fires top of the key. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Griffin's got his first points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Buries it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the inside, Capella. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Tatum on the wing. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Atlanta calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Close to making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and then for Atlanta. John Collins, he's checked in for Capella. Young is subbed in for Griffin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. Back to Murray. Pass to O'Connell. 6 to shoot. No good. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Brogdon. They grab their own miss. Yep, it counts.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Over to the left wing. Murray against Brown. The kick out to Young. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to play.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Tatum passes to Williams. Celtics passing it around to the paint. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to Young. Pass to Collins. And here is Hunter. Murray outside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Brown. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
to the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the
Young
game.
dishes to Hunter.
2 minutes.
Pocket 6. Over Tatum. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Tatum. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Young inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Collins kicks to Hunter. Collins looking around. Hunter finds Young. The shot from 20 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston will go the other way with it. Outside Tatum. Horford in the post. Working on Collins. And they're able to recover.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
At the line.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Young from outside. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
First team foul. At the line for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's the first, and that turns the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's Tatum. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Young, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Horford off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Atlanta now. And here's Young from the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Brown with it. They do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a break big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Wait to see you at our upcoming
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
Like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird. But it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.